do with statues. Hey, hey.
G'day, g'day. Welcome to another live stream with the Simple Joys. Thanks for checking out the video.
That's Grant, and I'm Collette.
Collette.
And together, we're the Simple Joys. Welcome.
I'm a bit simple, and she's a joy.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne, first one in. Well done, mate. Thanks for coming.
Hey, deep in the woods.
Hey, deep in the woods. Thanks for joining us. Whoa.
I broke my chair.
No,
one of the things is...
She was just fiddling with the chair before the live stream to try and get it... Whoa! To try and get the right height, because she was saying she feels so low. You're going lower. Oh, yeah.
Hang on. I don't know how to fix it. Oh, there we go. I'll stay down low. Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl. Welcome in.
Hey, Dawkins
Hey,
Shorts.
Dawkins Shorts. Welcome to the live stream. Today's not going to be a real long live stream. We plan on going for an hour, and we'll do a little bit of trivia.
Hi, Leslie.
Have some trivia games. G'day, Leslie. And just a good chat and catch up with everyone. Might even sing a song or two. We'll see how we go.
It's very warm here today.
Yeah, it's a really warm day here. It's, what's the time? About just past 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the afternoon here.
How are you all going?
And what's today? Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Yep.
Yeah.
2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon in Australia for us.
We were going to go to the zoo today, but one of the second youngest isn't feeling well, so no good taking him when he's not feeling well. Hey, Steve-O.
Hey, Steve-O. Good to see you, mate.
Leslie loves your dog.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks for all the comments in that video we put up today of Diesel with his new toy. If anyone hasn't checked out that's just the video we put up today. Yesterday he got a squirrel, a new chew toy, and he absolutely loves it. So we just threw up a quick video of him playing with that if you want to check it out. What I loved about that video is it shows off how high he can jump. His head goes a lot higher than my head when he can jump at full speed.
It's 12:30 there. It's all late there. Oh, that's good, Leslie. Hope you find lots of laughs in our little channel. We do mainly family orientated and animal rescues and just things like that.
Just the simple joys for us, and that's usually the kids, family stuff, some outings.
Yeah. And
we've got heaps of animals, and we love nature and wildlife. So that's pretty much what our videos revolve around, if anyone wants to check them out.
And Steve-O said it's a bear with black and white spots.
Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've known Pam and Rick through Shoot the Shed probably about eight months now.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit more, but something like that. But as soon as we went into Shoot the Shit's live stream for the first time, we just felt welcome straight away, and we got to know them really quick.
Yeah.
And we go there pretty much every day. Ever since we first found them, we've been going there every day.
And I know that you were asking a lot of questions in their live stream. Sometimes it's easier if you send a message or go back and watch previous live streams, and that way you get up to date about a little bit of insight about their lives, rather than sitting and watching and waiting for someone to answer you, because it's a lot harder to answer somebody. It's really hard
because they not only got to sort of they tell stories and jokes and talk and keep people entertained, but so it's really hard for them to keep up with the text. Just flies by when there's that many people in there.
Yeah. So
it's even hard for us just moderating.
Yeah, so I'm glad that you did come over, because that way it's a lot easier to explain.
Yeah, because we're a lot smaller.
It's a lot easier to explain rather than say it in text, because it's doesn't come across nice in text.
Hey, Rumma, B-Stag.
Hey, Tokyo Drew.
G'day, Tokyo. Welcome in, Drew.
Yeah, well, it can be because people watch the chat to have conversations in the chat and laugh about what's going on inside the live stream.
Yeah.
So
you sort of got like Pam and Rick talking on screen. You've got a side chat going on. There's stuff happening everywhere. So it's a bit hard to keep up. And sometimes there's like 130, 140 people in there. Or is it 200?
Yesterday or the day before, I think it got up to 300. They had a lot in there.
That's a lot of people. So the text just rolls by so quick, it's really hard to keep up.
Yeah.
So for us, it's a hell of a lot easier. That's why we're loving these little live streams, because we get to catch up and get a bit more personal chat with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Really good. How you been, Rummo?
Last I heard, his father wasn't well. Yep, no worries, Leslie. Just hope that helped and explained a little bit for you.
Yeah, I feel a little bit that way sometimes, or I used to, in the really big live streams that I go to. Sometimes I go to Nick Niman's live stream and he's got like 80,000 subscribers. So it's nothing for him to have 500 people in chat on the live stream.
Yeah.
And it's very rare that they ever get to even see your comments. So it's hard because you want to sort of get to know them and be a bit personal and ask questions, but it's just ridiculously hard for them to keep up.
Not that far in front of you, Tokyo. It's
just after 2.
It's 2:15 here.
We're 2:15 Wednesday afternoon here.
Hey, AJ.
But at least we're sort of on the same side of the planet, eh, Tokyo, Drew?
Yeah.
We've got really cheap flights going to Tokyo at the moment. I'd say because of all the political drama that's going on lately, especially with your neighbours there. But it's only like under $150 for a flight to Tokyo. It's crazy how cheap it is.
We're in Australia, Leslie. We're in Queensland, Australia.
Queensland's the big pointy state on the right-hand side of Australia. Big old state with a huge coastline. Just like Florida's called the sunny state in America, in Australia, Queensland's called the sunny state. So our weather's sort of similar to Florida here. Heaps of sunshine and it gets pretty humid. Our summer temps, I think the highest records are around, I've got to just try and convert it over because we use Celsius, but in America it'd be like 120 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. No worries. Thanks for calling in briefly, Tokyo Drew. Take care.
Good to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Cheers. Collette and I got a glass of sarsaparilla.
We're about an hour and a half away from Steve Irwin Zoo. That's where we're going tomorrow with the kids if they're not sick.
We're actually supposed to go there today, Leslie. We'd planned on going because we've got our annual pass. So last time we went there, we bought an annual pass and we can go back any time we want all year. And we planned on going today, but it didn't work out. So we're having a quick live stream instead. And then we'll probably watch a movie with the kids this afternoon.
Yeah.
If you want to have a look at when we went to Steve Irwin Zoo, we've got that video up on our page.
Yeah, that was there.
I think it's called Australia Zoo, Steve Irwin Zoo, something like that. But if you have a look in the playlist or on the channel page, you'll find it, and it showcases just how nice it is there. We really loved it last time we went. Deep in the Woods wants to know whether sarsaparilla is the same as root beer. No, root beer here we call ginger beer, and sars, or it's sarsaparilla, but we call it sars. Your mum calls it pig's ass. Yeah, pig's ass or big's ass. Pig's ass. Oh, Kimberly. Hey, Kim. She said last time you all went to the zoo, she bawled because she loves seeing the animals so much. Well, they've got the new meerkat enclosure, so we're going to go up and spend some time there. Yeah, on the end of the African section where we started last time. Last time I really loved the rhinos. Hi, Southern. And we tried to cram so much into that one day, but this time around we're just going to focus on 2 areas, and that's the meerkat enclosure. So we'll start off in Africa. Yep, and then walk down to the wetlands. So we've got it planned out, and we're going to pack a picnic lunch and just go spend some time in the wetlands and the meerkat island. Just before I forget, what we call sarsaparilla, it's like a really sweet Coca-Cola. It's a bit like cola, but it's got a different taste to it. It's definitely the same color. It's not as fizzy. It's sort of like, it's almost like it's a bit thicker. I've got the bottle here. Hi, Melanie, with a side of James. Glad you could finally join us. That's our big sars.
the cocks.
Yeah, sus is it's more like a really old school flavour here.
Yeah.
It's been around for a long time. And it's not as popular really. It was more popular with like our parents' generation.
Yeah, your mum has it with beer, doesn't she?
Yeah,
she has a beer with
they have a dash of sus in their beer, and what do they call it? Oh, what do they call that? A shandy.
Yeah.
Same as if they have a beer with a dash of lemonade in it, they call it a shandy or a dash of sus.
Oh.
Just sweetens up their beer a bit. It's more like what the women used to have in their beer.
Hi, Laura.
20 years ago. Who?
Laura.
Hey, Laura. Thanks everyone for coming in to say hello.
Yeah.
It was a good night on the porch tonight, eh?
Yeah, it was good.
Had a nice night.
We got a few things to show.
Yeah, we've had a really busy week. We've got lots going on the channel.
I don't really like to stand up. But...
Why? Show them your new shirt. Collette's new shirt turned up in the mail a couple of days ago.
Because I wasn't planning on doing a live stream, and then.
Well, when Shannon first asked, when we were on the porch, I said no, but
up all the way. My new shirt.
There's a couple of simple joys right there.
Shh.
And here's mine, the black one. The simple joys, and then underneath it, take time for the simple joys, just goes round in circles. A couple of fish and a little sun in the middle.
Hey, Shannon. And our stickers finally arrived. So I can send off stickers now.
So that's the same little handprint that we use as an icon on the channel page?
Yeah, that's our channel icon page. Hang on, can't really see it. So, yay!
So we want to send one of them off to Pam and Rick to put on the bottom of the fish tank there.
Yeah. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike. How you going, buddy?
Yeah.
Sorry I missed your live stream the other day, mate. I didn't realise you were going. I think we might have been going at the same time, actually.
Oh, how's the garden going? It's going well.
Thanks, Wayne. I've been wearing the hell out of this shirt too. I wear it all the time.
I've got video footage. We haven't done it yet, but he's finally planted it all and watering it.
At the vegetable patch. Yeah, we've got video that has to get, well, we've half edited it, and we'll be throwing that up in a day or two. But it's of me planting all the seedlings and putting the hay on top, so that's done now. We just got to make sure the water stays in it. Hey, did that get watered this morning? I gave it heaps yesterday. We'll go out and water that when I finish here. But sorry, you're right.
Yeah, hopefully it posted properly, because sometimes when I post the merch link, it comes and I press it, it comes up, oops, can't be found. So hopefully I've done it correctly again. So
we got a lovely message
just
recently from someone who actually made the very first purchase of our merchandise.
There's a moth flying around.
They bought a couple of the Simple Joys coffee mugs.
Yeah.
And we didn't know who'd bought them, and we got a lovely private message, hey, from someone that bought them. It was beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Really nice. And I hadn't even seen them before, because they don't comment a lot, but the message was lovely.
Pam's on the toilet, but she's listening.
I thought I could smell something.
Yeah, so I'm very grateful. So
good thing there's no volume, eh, Pam?
Oh, the merch link isn't working. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So I'll have to have a look at it.
Yeah, we figured with the merchandise, even if no one ever buys it, we at least got it there for giveaways and stuff like that. For our 500 subs giveaway.
They should be arriving soon too.
We sent out a couple of coffee mugs and key rings and some Vegemite and stuff like that. They should be getting there within the next day or two.
Yeah.
And then we'll do that every now and again, send away some merchandise. Especially now we've got stickers, that'll be a lot easier for us to post, because it should only cost a few bucks.
Yeah.
Our bigger packages cost a fair bit to post from Australia.
Yeah, so, and can just send them off like documents and just in an envelope. I like predictive text sometimes because it comes up for you. You like the sign, live well, laugh often, love much.
Yeah, that's always been in our office. It just works out really well that it suits well for the live streams.
What is Vegemite? Vegemite is a yeast extract that you put on toast or make sandwiches. You can also make gravy from it.
Pretty much a sandwich spread.
Yeah. It's a bit like borax.
Borax, Promite, Marmite, Vegemite. Vegemite's pretty much an Australian icon. It's a real black, thick, almost like tar, and you spread it on your sandwiches, and it's fairly bitter and salty, and most people overseas hate the taste of it. If you ever got the time, Google Vegemite challenge, and you'll see people from all over the world trying to eat it.
Yeah.
I've even got one on our channel. I'm showing people how to eat Vegemite properly, and I did a Vegemite challenge, but it's nothing for us. And
the last live stream we did, I took a big chunk of Vegemite on a teaspoon and ate it.
I think it's probably how peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are pretty iconic in America. It's Vegemite sandwiches are like that in Australia.
Does the postage cost very much to send a t-shirt to Australia? I'm not real sure about the reverse effect of it, but to send packages to America, it costs us anywhere between $25 to $35.
Just a t-shirt by itself, though, probably wouldn't weigh much. A t-shirt might be reasonably cheap.
But you have to send it as a pack.
Yeah, but that's all right. They sold up.
Yeah.
You could just about roll it up really tight and stick it in a tube or something.
Does it taste like tar?
A little bit.
A little bit. It's as thick as tar. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Melanie. I love my Vegemite.
I can bring it. Have we got some in the fridge?
Yeah.
I can bring some in. If you want to see a jar of Vegemite, type 1 and I'll go and get some. Otherwise I won't bother.
Hi, Tony Sue.
Hey, Tony Sue.
I'm glad everything's well. I've noticed you've been missing. All is well here in North Texas.
Big hello all the way to Texas.
We can bring it out.
Yeah. We're a bit worried about all our Texas friends with the wild weather. I think everything's starting to settle down a bit now for everyone, and all the cleanup would be happening now.
Is it healthy? Yes.
Vegemite, yeah, it's full of vitamins like B1, B2, B5. Actually, a lot of their ad campaign was puts a rose in every cheek.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to help your B vitamins.
What was the one for? Can you remember?
If they want me to go and get Vegemite.
He always forgets
which
order it goes in. No, we haven't met the Irwin family personally. No, we don't have a PO box. It costs too much for a PO box. Anyway, if he did price it, it's $150 a year to have a PO box here. Oh, Shannon, you don't have to send him anything.
What's Shannon talking about?
He said, I sent a shirt I wanted to get Grant, but I didn't know his size. Where's the dog? The dog's outside.
My size is extra, 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 extra large.
It's not
just about 3X I usually wear, 3XL. At the absolute smallest 2XL, but 3XL is usually a bit more comfy.
Okay, that's the container of Vegemite.
By this time next year, if all goes well and I stick to plan, I'm hoping to get down to XL again, try and knock off a couple of sizes.
Anyone else from Texas think we need to send Grant and Collette some Whataburger spicy ketchup?
What? Whataburger spicy ketchup?
Whataburger spicy ketchup.
Sounds good.
Is it?
I reckon I'd love Texas steakhouses.
And that's what it looks like inside. Hang on.
See, I told you it looks like tar.
Looks like tar.
Yeah, I'll stick the spoon in, Buff.
Yeah, but That's what it looks like. It's thick like tar.
So usually that little bit I took there, that's enough to make most Americans' faces pucker right up and feel like spitting it out.
Yeah, it's a little bit like a Kong, Leslie. I think Kong should take up the rights of that because they've discontinued it now, and it's such an awesome toy.
Well, when this, sooner or later, we're hoping it lasts a year again, but sooner or later his squirrel's bound to wear out. And when it does, I think we'll get him a Kong.
Well, see, Grant and I have discussed that deep in the woods, like he said, there's no way to send you anything. And yeah,
you could probably send it to the
local post office. You were saying, and because the local post office knows us, and they would then, because we're only in a small town, so they'll know where we are and who we are if you just mentioned Grant and Collette. So we could private message you our address for that.
We would love to get a PO box, but they're so expensive here. They want to charge like $150, $200 a year for a PO box, and we just can't warrant that.
Yeah. And as time goes on, and if we continue doing that,
hopefully,
we might look
if we end up with a bit of a reasonable sized channel and it keeps going as it has been, then maybe in a year or so we'll definitely look at getting a PO box. But for now, I just can't justify spending that sort of money.
Have you seen Friday Night Lights, the movie?
Yeah, the football game. It's been a long time. Do they put Vegemite under their eyes or something? I know that some of the gridiron players wear the black under their eyes.
Yeah, it is really expensive just for a PO box. Night, Doc and Shorts. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for popping over, Dawkin. Honey and peanut butter. Yeah, we have honey and peanut butter sometimes. Better on toast because the toast is warm and you can sort of melt it in a bit.
Yeah, and that's like with the Vegemite. What tastes really nice with the Vegemite is you have it on toast and then put cheese on top and then grill it and do toast. Do toast soldiers with the cheese and Vegemite, and it's really nice.
Soldiers are just what we call little strips of toast cut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many people say that to me, Leslie, about owning a horse, the Great Dane. If I ever walk him through town, I walk him through town sometimes. Not very often I take him in, but sometimes I take him in just to see people's faces and the looks I get. And everyone says, "You got a horse there, not a dog."
The channel because you got to have a YouTube channel when you do the Play Store, but we've been doing videos on this channel for 11 months, I think, come November.
Just under a year.
Something like that. Yeah, so just under a year.
6 months, though, we've gotten a lot more serious and started actually uploading a few times a week rather than just every now and again.
That's a good price. I think it might be, if we lived in the city, I don't know whether it will be any cheaper.
What's that, the PO box?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think because that's Australia Post runs that, so I think it'll be pretty standard.
Yeah. Yeah, so not very long, Laura. We've only been doing it for a little while.
Yeah, like I was saying, probably the last 6 months we've really gotten serious and put a lot more time into actually editing the videos a bit better and starting to learn a little bit more. And we've still got heaps to learn. We're just learning as we go all the time.
Diesel's video from earlier. Yeah. That's like,
he's so photogenic. I love seeing him on video.
Faron was watching it with me when I finished uploading it. And he was saying, it's like he's waiting for you to video him. Like he keeps looking at the camera to see if you're videoing him.
If anyone watching doesn't know what we're talking about, Diesel is our Great Dane. He's a 3-year-old Harlequin Great Dane. And we rescued him. Well, he was a giveaway on a Facebook group, which is sort of like Craigslist, I guess.
Yeah.
But someone was just giving him away. They had a really small house yard, and they'd had him since a puppy. And we went over there and picked him up. Well, first we put an application form in, and she picked us out of like 100 odd people.
Yeah.
And he's been with us nearly a year now, but he just became part of the family straight away. And every time I'm around him, he's just like my shadow.
Yeah, it is like a job, Laura, and we've got 4 kids or so. And
about 100 animals, if
and
you count the fish.
And about 100 animals, and then we run local community groups for the township and buy, sell, swap groups. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes also.
A few years ago, we started a little buy, sell, swap group online.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a yard sale online, like classifieds really, and we don't charge anything. Anyone can advertise in their stuff to sell.
Yeah.
And we look after that, and it's up to
nearly 3,000.
Yeah, got like 3,000 people.
And that's
around
like,
here, that's huge.
That's like, you sort of think, oh, should we just drop our YouTube link in the group? And then we kind of think, no, we try and keep the both separate, because it's as I said, it's a little township and it can be a little bit clicky. And this is our sort of thing that we enjoy, and the township wouldn't get it actually.
Yeah, you should see the looks I get if I ever take the camera into town.
They're a little bit horrified, like, you can't do that. That's invading our privacy. So yeah, it's not well received. So we try and keep
If we go to the
separate.
city, it's all right.
Yeah.
Like that video we done in McDonald's, and that wasn't a big city. That was just a smaller city close to us.
They were a little bit more accepting.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
They didn't mind, but if you do it down the main township here, it's a little bit, you get all.
Yeah. The other day there was a small flock of pink and grey galahs, parrots on the footpath, and I pulled over, jumped out, and I wanted to get them on film so I could show you guys. I haven't put it up yet. I've still got it in the camera.
It's waiting for me to edit it.
We've been busy this week. But anyway, when I was filming them, it was out sort of on the corner outside someone's house on the footpath or pavement. And they were all on their veranda coming out looking at me, trying to see what I was doing. I think they thought I was taking pictures of their house.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love the township for...
Yeah.
They look after you, but yeah, they don't...
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned.
Which is most of the reason we love it. It's just for the YouTube channel, it's really foreign to them.
Yeah. Macaws.
Oh, macaws, beautiful big parrot. Yeah, the galahs aren't anywhere near as big as macaws. They got really nice macaws at the Steve Irwin Zoo, and they're all trained. They got heaps of birds that are really well trained, and what they call a crocosseum, they've got this big stadium and they do shows in it. And all the birds fly around the stadium and land on perches in amongst the crowd and the people, and they do tricks. It's unbelievable how well trained these birds are.
Night, Leslie. It's just
Night, Leslie. Thanks for coming over and checking us out.
That's all right. That's okay.
Have you got the timer on too? Because the kids have said
I'm watching the time.
they want to watch movies this afternoon.
Yeah,
so
I got them a movie that they want to watch later on this afternoon.
So we thought we'd come on and say thank you to everyone, mainly for watching and commenting on so many videos this last week. It's been awesome. And
you got a trivia to do.
Yeah, we did some more trivia questions. Last live stream, we tried it for the first time. We did just 10 little trivia questions. It was heaps of fun. We really liked it. So we're going to do that again today.
We're averaging out in between 2 to 3 live streams a week in between videos or so. Yeah. It's like today wasn't planned because we've been live streaming Fridays and Sundays roughly. And we ended up doing today.
Well, Shannon was asking me if we were live streaming when we were on the porch, and I had said no. And then when I said we'd probably live stream Friday, and when Pam read it, she said we were live streaming today, and so I just went with it.
I was still in my pajamas. So I had to quickly run and do my hair and do my makeup and get dressed. I was like, no. I
said, do you want me to correct that, Collette? She said, no, I'll have a shower quickly and get ready.
That was so beautiful, Southern. I absolutely loved your comment. She's been when she was watching Diesel, her little girl asked to watch it again.
Yeah, that's what I said when I read that this morning. Collette showed me, I went, oh, I love that. That's one of the main reasons I love doing videos. I'm hoping that kids get to see animals and experience some of the things we got here that they don't get to see every day. So yeah, I was really happy about that.
Yes, Laura, about 12 hours ahead of you.
I mean, I get excited like a little kid when I find them big lizards. Lizards and snakes and birds and bats and turtles, all the things I've done videos on. I just feel like a little kid when I find that sort of stuff. It's awesome.
I did, Kimberly. I had to quickly run and get dressed.
Collette just about lives in her jammies, her nightgown, and
there's nobody here most of the time, so I don't need to get dressed.
It's a real inconvenience if people turn up. We've got to actually get dressed.
I know. Grant's mum comes over for a visit, and I'm in my pajamas, and I have to quickly run and get dressed.
It has happened before that Collette has a bath, hops out of her pajamas to have a bath, and gets back into a new set of pajamas.
Well, some days I just don't go out, and it's so much easier to work in like a dress with nothing else. Yeah, most people do. Most people do.
Yeah, I think some things are pretty universal. It's like the other week when we're talking about women coming home, the first thing off is the bra, and it just gets flung across the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
The jeans get dropped, the bra comes off, and it's shirt and panties. Yeah, we sort of plan on that being the mainstay of the channel for at least the foreseeable future. That's what we want to concentrate on, just sharing the animals, and because we've also got all the chickens and ducks and a couple of goats. We're on a property where the landlord has cows and a horse and geese and pigs. We've also got birds that come and nest on the veranda and wild critters coming in the yard all the time, and we've got the 4 dogs, 2 cats, and then I've got a whole room full of fish. If you count up all the fish without the babies, there's probably 80 fish, I guess.
Yeah. Lawnmowers. Well, surprisingly.
Actually, I have got one in mind bleached. I specifically picked up a couple of old mowers the other day with you in mind, you and Ashuri. They're 2 really old ones. I haven't even cleaned them up in the slightest yet. They're all covered in dirt and grass and dust, and you can barely make it out. But from what I can tell, they're a couple of really old model mowers from probably late 50s to mid 60s. An old Pope mower and an old Victor. So I have got it in mind to do a special video just on those for you guys, but I just got to get to it yet. I've been trying to do these vegetable gardens and sort out animals and everything a bit lately.
Yeah, and with it getting warmer too, and no rain in sight, it's sort of taking its time. Shannon can't wait to see the shed. Oh my God, Shannon, it's so it's spilling out of the shed. You have to really shove the door shut.
Every week I keep saying to Mum, I'm going to do a yard sale at your place, because I can't do it out here. It's too far out. It'd be pointless having a yard sale out here. So I've got to take everything into my mum's place, which is closer to the little town. And it's going to be trailer after trailer and trips back and forward. So every week I've been saying to her, oh, we'll have a yard sale at your place, and I still haven't done it.
Hey, WKCCR.
Hey, Dave, welcome in, mate. Hey, look what we got, Dave.
Oh, thanks for calling in, Laura.
See you, Laura. Thank you. Show Dave from WKZZR Productions what we got. We'll be able to do a swap now, Dave, because I know you've had stickers for a long, long time. So we just ordered our first ones.
And these ones are the ones I can't. Yeah. Hang on, see if that makes a difference. With something behind it.
No, it's a glare coming on.
Yeah, no, there we go. That's one for the handprint. That's our icon. And I've got others coming through, like the channel art too. So they're our first stickers.
I want to send you one or two of them as well, Shannon, if you want to. I don't know if you've got a PO box or not, but if you want to drop us your address in private message, I can send you that. And I might wait because there's something else I want to do. Collette and I have been looking for them real tiny little
I'm going to order
sampler packets of Vegemite.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got them there, but like butter and jam and stuff comes in them in the motels for breakfast. Only real tiny little rectangle plastic containers with a peel off foil lid.
Yeah, they're like what the butter comes in, your butter, little butter tubes.
And we found somewhere online where we can buy a box of them for like 20-30 bucks, and we get heaps of them. So I thought that'd be really good. We can just send out people little sampler ones of them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people ask about Vegemite. So we could send out
I'm not sure,
a sticker and a Vegemite, and it'd be cheap postage because it's only real small and light.
Oh, is it? Don't make the swirl more triangular. No. The swirl's part of the hand.
Yeah, the swirl on that is the palm of the hand, and then the fingers come off it. Because originally when we first started the channel, we had like a sun as a symbol for Simple Joys, and we sort of wanted to move that into a hand, so we kept the swirly part.
Well, it was more for because there's 6 of us, but only 5 living at home, so it was more of the 5 of us.
Yeah, I was looking at them the other day, Melanie, the squeeze tubes of Vegemite. But they work out to about the same weight as the little glass jars, so there's still going to be a bit of weight for postage.
Yeah. We've had to do ours. I looked for ages, Mike, where to get stickers made. And there's 2 places that I found. One that I use for our cups, and that's a different place to where our other stickers get made. I think you guys over there, they use Teesprings, and I don't know, maybe Dave might be able to help you.
Hey, Kimberly, were you in here when Collette showed her shirt?
I don't know anything to do with you. Yeah. I need to lose some weight is what I need to do. Oh, my hair's in the way.
You keep putting it back over.
Well, it's too long. There we go. It is on the Twitter link, Kimberly, and it's also should be on the channel art link also. Besides, it says merch, it says Twitter, it says Facebook.
Southern Mama says they have a machine called Cricket. You can make stickers with it. I've seen on a couple of videos I've watched lately where people have made stickers for someone else and sent them. Actually, someone today sent a shoot the shit
Rainbow
sticker. Rainbow. So Rainbow might have used that. But that's what they might be using, the Cricket machine. But it looks pretty cool. Like some of the stickers, you can just do your own thing at home and draw it up and then make a sticker out of it. I haven't seen it, so I'm not sure what I'm talking about, but it sounds good. Is the merch link on your Twitter, Kimberly? So,
I've already.
Okay, we've got Simple Joy's Facebook page too. If anyone wants to have a look at any of that stuff, we're on Twitter, bub. Collette takes care of all that.
I do the Twitter, I do the Facebook.
Colette's good with the computer and everything. I just don't mind being a goofball in front of the camera with the animals and everything. And I like chatting and typing. So Collette takes care of all the behind the scenes and a lot of the camera work and most of the editing. Occasionally I'll edit a video, but most of the time it's Collette.
When he edits a video, it takes him 6 hours to edit a video.
It does. That little voice from the background. It does.
It takes him 6 hours to edit one video.
Right. Yeah, 10 minutes. And all done. Beautiful. No, really, it takes about 3 or 4 hours.
It can take me about an hour.
You can't rush perfection.
No, that's watching it through probably about 4 or 5 times. I've got a routine on how to do it.
Yeah, Collette's much more organised than I am. And I tend to do the same thing over and over. It's a bit of my OCD kicks in. Same when I used to read books. I rarely read because a lot of the times I'll end up reading the same chapter or sometimes even the same page like 3 times before I move on. I just, yeah, my head works a bit funny sometimes and I get caught in a circle doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I've got to watch when that happens. I've got to sort of force myself to move out of the cycle.
What's a DM? Sorry, Kimberly.
Trivia. Yeah, we're going to ask some trivia questions. No way, Jerk. No way probably wasn't here from last live stream. Last live stream, we tried it out for the first time. We just did like 10 trivia questions and got everyone to like see who could answer first. A bit like a using the side chat.
Okay, direct message.
Big Sky Dreamer, Bigsy won it last week.
Yeah.
Or not last week, whenever we did the last live stream. How many questions did you do today?
10. So
Only 10?
Yeah.
Well, if you guys like it when we do this trivia, let us know. And we'll work on doing up a list of maybe 20 or 30 questions and making a bigger deal out of it.
These ones were quick rush because, as I said, we didn't plan on doing a live stream.
I haven't even seen them.
So I quickly had to pull them together.
I was getting drinks ready and getting my shirt and washing my face and doing other things, and Collette was pulling up trivia questions, and we were racing around like chooks with our heads cut off for about 10 minutes trying to get everything ready for a live stream.
Southern didn't study.
Yeah, I do too, Tony. So I've always loved trivia.
I need a pen.
But I don't think I'm allowed to join in, am I, baby?
No.
So one of you guys has to do trivia on your live stream for me to do one day.
What's a BM, Shannon? Do I dare ask?
A what?
A BM. He only ever knew what a BM was.
A BM. Big monkey. A bad mongoose. A brown moose.
Oh, okay.
A DM.
No, he said a BM. A bowel
A bowel
movement.
movement.
Oh dear. Gotta love it.
A black mouse.
Bad mouse.
Bad mouth. You bad mouth.
New trivia questions, yay! Okay, it's just.
Have you got a bad mouse there, bleached? I'm a bad mouse, Mikey.
Okay, now with the last trivia, the winner of the trivia got a wrench.
Yeah, so we'll take that back off Biggs today. Last week, Biggs won the trivia, so they got a wrench just for the live stream.
Yeah.
And it's just say your name's up in lights. We don't want you to boot everyone out. But just as a bit of novelty, we thought we'd give a wrench to whoever wins the trivia just for this live stream. And then next live stream, it just goes back to normal and we'll see if we can find a new person.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, don't ever send me a BM, Shannon. That's it. Don't give him our address.
Well, then you'll just be stuck with us deep in the woods. Now, that won't be any fun.
That's a shitty package if ever I heard of one.
Okay.
Yeah, so just to reaffirm that, it's not a forever wrench. It's just a bit of fun to have you the winner?
Yeah, he's got nothing better to do. Just ignore him.
Who, me?
No.
Sounds like something you'd say to me. Who was it, Shannon?
I'm not that nasty.
Oh, flog that.
No, I'm not. Honestly.
That's become a new saying around our house. Whenever one of us has given the other shits or carrying on or saying something stupid, we reckon, vlog that. Vlog that.
It's all right. I smacked him.
I thought you banned me. All I saw was the word Simple Joys and banned. I thought, oh no, I just got banned from my own live stream.
I can't ban you. You're sitting beside me. Oh boy.
You're trying to kid, you can't ban me. Anyone in a marriage knows that husband can be banned.
Yeah. But then you sweet.
Woo, we got a troll.
Then
We're making it, babe. We're moving up in the world.
Then you sweet talk me, and then I have to unban you.
Hey, you can't ban all this for too long. Hey, Blue Shadow's in. How you going, buddy?
Hey, Blue Shadow.
Just in time for some trivia.
Hang on, I got them.
We're going to do some trivia?
My eyes are watering.
Okay, we'll do a small song before trivia. Yeah?
No, after. Bleach is pretty bald.
Okay, how it goes with trivia. Anytime you want, type in an answer. And we just got to take whoever comes up first on this side of the screen.
And no Googling.
No Googling. Okay, so if we're lagging or someone else is lagging, sorry, but we're just going to have to take whoever comes up first on our screen, and they get 1 point. And at the end of 10 questions, the person with the most points wins. Too easy.
Okay. Are we ready?
Are you ready? We need some trivia theme music.
Are you ready to rumble?
Mana,
Do, 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 do.
mana, mana,
Do, 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 do.
mana, mana.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay.
All right,
ready.
here we go.
Okay, your first question is. Change the battery, Shannon.
Oh, yeah, his buzzer. Stop playing with your buzzer, Shannon. Get serious.
What fast food franchise has the most worldwide locations?
Oh. Which fast food franchise has the most worldwide locations? Just type in your guess, or if you think you know it, type it in straight away. Okay, we've got a lot of McDonald's coming up, and it's not McDonald's.
Not McDonald's.
So anyone else, keep guessing. Everyone else that's put in McDonald's, guess again if you want to. First one to say it wins the point. Not Taco Bell?
You saw the answer, didn't you?
Yep.
Not
I wouldn't
Burger
have got it.
King.
I had no idea. I had no idea
Pizza
whatsoever.
Hut, not Wendy's. This is a tricky one.
It is tricky.
It's tricky.
Not Dairy Queen, not KFC. Hey, how's that little kids tune go, Faron?
What?
McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut.
Nobody said it yet.
No, it's not up there yet.
No.
Yay,
Yes,
who got it?
Dave.
Dave. All right, WKZZR Productions is first on the board. It was Subway. I would have thought it'd be McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, Taco Bell. I would have thought all the ones that came up. Okay, so there we go. We're off. First question goes to WKZZR Productions.
Okay, ready for number 2. I know. I didn't think it was Subway. Pardon me. Okay. What is the medical term for bad breath?
I have heard this before.
What could I accidentally did. See?
Next.
No.
What is the medical term for bad breath?
You're not allowed to know. You're not allowed to say.
Oh, Deep in the Woods has got it.
Woohoo!
There we go. Tony C, you were only just behind Deep in the Woods. You only just missed out, Tony C. Potty mouth. Good try, Wayne.
Okay.
Dave said halitosis. Kimberly, halitosis. Halitosis coming in left, right, and centre now. Poopy breath, Shannon. I think Pat Shannon should get half a point for poopy breath.
Okay, question number 3.
Just before we go on to 3, who was it?
Which one?
Who got it? Deep in the
Deep
Woods.
in the Woods.
Okay, 1 point to Dave, 1 point to Deep in the Woods.
I've got it written down.
Okay.
Okay, how many elevators does the Empire State Building have?
Wow. I forgot to notice last time I was there. I've got to try and think about when I watched King Kong and he was climbing the building. Surely there's no elevators, or else King Kong would have called an elevator.
Oh, Deep in the Woods is close.
Does it really have that many?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel. It's a huge number. Not as many as Deep in the Woods said, but it's...
In between his first and second number.
Okay, I'll narrow it down for you. It's in between 60 and 80.
I'm watching the for numbers. I can't take it anymore.
Hey, Papalinus. Welcome, buddy. Haven't seen you in ages.
Oh, Shannon.
Oh, Shannon, you're getting close.
Bleach, Mike said it.
All right, Mike, you got it.
It was 73.
73. And another fun fact, that's my birth year, 1973, which makes me 32.
So 73 was the answer for that one.
All right, 73, Mike got it. So we got Bleached PC on 1, Deep in the Woods on 1, and WKZZR Productions on 1. Number 4, I'll do this one.
Okay.
Okay, Geelong is a port city located in what country? Geelong, Geelong, a port city. So it's on the coast and it's got a port. And which country is it in? Anyone ever heard of Geelong?
Don't know why that shouldn't have come up.
Any guesses for what country? What have we got so far? Mozambique, India? Nope, nope. Puerto Rico? Nope. Alrighty, Russia, still no guesses on the mark. So we give them any clues?
No.
Africa? No. China? No. Yes, who was that?
Melanie.
Melanie. It's in our neck of the woods. Geelong, it's in Melbourne. Geelong is for a few days drive from here easily. Probably a week's drive from here down south, going down towards the bottom of Australia. Geelong, port city, and I think they got a lot of sharks in that port from memory.
Now, I think Kimberly might get this next question. I've got a funny feeling she might.
Ah, okay, who got the last one?
Melanie.
Melanie.
So there's 1, 1, 1,
There's a
1.
few people with 1 here. We might have a tiebreaker at the end of this.
Okay.
I make up the questions for tiebreakers.
What is the largest species of terrestrial crab in the world?
Okay, so a terrestrial crab would be a crab that lives on land, not under the ocean. So a crab that walks on the land rather than swims in the water. Okay, what is the largest species of terrestrial crab in the world?
Hi, Jimmy Fishers.
I have heard this before too. Deep in the Woods said hermit crab. Good guess, but they're pretty tiny. These fellas are huge.
Yes, Kimberly.
Kimberly, how did you know she'd know about a
Because
coconut
Kimberly
crab?
likes spiders and has spiders.
That's right, yeah. And for anyone confused by that, spiders are actually sort of related to crabs. It's the same sort of genus.
So Kimberly got that one. Yay.
Pubic hair crabs, closely related to the peter bug.
Okay. Question number 6.
I think they might be known as tree crabs. I'm not sure though, but they are definitely coconut crabs. Well done, Kimberly. All right, so that's only one for Kimberly too.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people with one here.
Going to be a tiebreaker, I think, at the end. So. I'm waiting for just everybody to catch up.
If we get a tiebreaker, I might do something like the exact measurements of. No, I won't say that. Scratch that thought.
Behave. Okay.
Crabs. They're hopping mad, them kangaroo crabs.
In Disney, The Little Mermaid, what is the name of the human that Ariel falls in love with?
Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea.
Hi, Connie.
Hey, Connie. I can't hear the name Connie without thinking of Connie Francis.
If you're just joining
if anyone's
us,
just joined in, yep. We had the same thought at the same time.
We're just doing a quick game of trivia.
Doing a little trivia quiz, just 10 questions. And
Oh, sorry, I was supposed to be watching. Hang on. Yes, Melanie, Eric. Prince Eric.
Yes, it was Eric. Oh, a lot of people come in with it too, but on our screens, Melanie's at the top of the list. So congrats everyone that got it, but Melanie took it out first. Ooh.
That's her second.
That's Melanie's second. I think there's only a couple of questions left.
Yep. Okay.
3 questions left. Yep.
4.
Oh.
I skipped
Is
that
that number 6?
Yeah. I'll do that one now. Okay.
Oh, can I have a look? Ah, I like this one. Okay, the term wake, kettle, or committee refers to a group of what bird? Yeah. So a group of these birds is called either a wake, a kettle, or a committee. What bird is it? I know like a group of crows is called a murder. And with these birds, a group of them is called a committee, or a wake or a kettle. They're a big bird, very big bird. Oh no, Southern Mama. The Nightbot gotcha. The YouTube bot stopped Southern Mama from answering. Ravens, not eagles. Good guesses though. Not hawks, not flamingos. I thought a group of flamingos was called a trailer park lawn bleached. I'm only joking, but I know I've seen in a lot of movies the statues of flamingos in the caravan parks.
No Way Joke got it.
Got it.
But
right.
He didn't spell it correctly.
That's all right. I know exactly what he means.
Yeah.
That's a vulture. Well done, No Way. No Way got it. It was a group of vultures. Look at that committee of vultures over there.
Okay, so Melanie's still in the lead.
Oh.
Okay, you can say that one. Can you say that one?
I can try. Forgive me if I don't say it right. In the Star Wars universe, who is Luke Skywalker's mother? I'll take anything even remotely close. Doesn't have to be correct spelling as long as you're on the right lines. I thought I had to say that word, but that word's the answer.
Yeah.
In the Star Wars universe, who is Luke Skywalker's mother? Which would also make her Princess Leia's mother and a Darth Vader lover.
Darth Vader's girlfriend. Melanie's got it.
Padme, yep.
Melanie's got it, number 3.
Apparently it was Padme Amidala, or Amidala, or Amidala. Amidala. Oh, Melanie's on a runaway.
So Melanie's got 3 and we've got 2 questions left. So we might end up with a tiebreaker.
If anyone with 1 point gets the next 2, they can tie up with Melanie.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark, welcome in.
You're right. Okay.
Okay, number 9.
Yep, number 9. In the movie, The Wizard of Oz, what did the Scarecrow want from the wizard?
Too easy. This is going to be a quick buzz around this one. See who's got the fastest buzzer. What did the Scarecrow want from the wizard in The Wizard of Oz?
Deep in the woods.
Deep in the woods, there we go.
Oh, he might catch ya, Melanie.
You need to get the next one deep in the woods to tie up with Melanie.
Okay, and if it's a tiebreaker.
Okay, and from memory, the Scarecrow wanted a brain, Tin Man wanted a heart, and the Lion wanted courage. And Dorothy just wanted to get home. And Toto wanted his balls back from the vet.
Okay, so Deep in the Woods got that one. Okay, lucky last. What is the melting point of ice in Fahrenheit?
Ooh. I would never guess this one because I don't know Fahrenheit. Speaking of Fahrenheit, how high are you, Faron?
150.
This is our son, Faron, our youngest. Say hello to all the beautiful people.
32. Kimberly's got it.
You got it, Kimberly.
But
Oh,
that
right.
makes
That makes
Melanie the
drum roll.
winner. And the final total
Dun, da, da, da. The winner is
Melanie.
Melanie.
I'm going to go up here.
Thanks for playing 10-question trivia, everyone.
Melanie won a wrench. Yay! Now we know with great responsibility.
No, with great power.
With great power comes great responsibility. Yay!
That's freezing point.
Yeah,
You said boiling point.
I said melting point.
Melting point of ice.
Melting point of ice.
So that's the temperature that ice begins to melt.
Yes, what is the melting point of ice in Fahrenheit? 32 degrees
That's what the question says.
Fahrenheit. I don't know, rewind the tape and see if it's what I said.
32 wouldn't be boiling temperature.
Not Fahrenheit.
No, not Fahrenheit. Maybe in Celsius.
Celsius it might be.
I don't. That couldn't be.
Unless I said the question wrong. Did I say the question wrong? No, because Melanie got it, 32.
The melting point of ice in Fahrenheit.
Do you want to quickly Google that?
113. Is that boiling temp, Wayne? Because that'd be about close to 40 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I reckon that'd be boiling.
Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Yeah, 32 degrees is
You can
freezing, not
Google
melting. Yes.
I could Google, but I'm not gonna, because it's all about fun, not really worry too much.
That's
Awesome. So here's Melanie with a side of James. Congrats, Melanie. Hope you've enjoyed that.
well, now I feel bad in case I did muck up the
Oh, I can
question.
Google it if you want.
Oh, my spread button.
Unless you just do another one. Freezing is 32.
Someone else can Google it.
Oh,
Melting point is 32.09.
There you go. So it's all good. Excellent. Congratulations, Melanie. Thanks, everyone else. Who gets a good mention?
Well, Deep in the Woods came tied with Kimberly.
Deep in the Woods and Kimberly were runners up, and then we had a few people with 1 point. Well done. That's pretty good considering the amount of people in here that were trying to get in with the answers. All right, and Melanie's our wrench holder for today. Melanie, can you boot Collette for me?
I'm not going to do question trivia anymore. Take my trivia book home with me. Night, no way.
There you go. Who's going?
No way.
Good night, no way. Thanks for joining us, mate. See you next time, mate. Yeah, we thought we'd try something different, and we had a fair bit of fun with that last time. I like doing a bit of trivia. 10 questions is pretty good.
Yeah, well, when I wrote that down, I thought,
Yeah.
because I don't really...
Remember, it was a bit rushed today, so next time we'll make sure we go over the questions and get some...
Okay, the next thing you're going to... No.
I'll have another drink. How we going on our time limit?
We're over by 15 minutes.
Are we over already? Wow.
Good. You're not going to hang me out to dry?
Excellent. I'm glad you just had fun with it.
Who's fella barking
We
at?
might have to do that at the start of the next live stream, so the person can hold the wrench for more than 5 minutes, because we're about to wrap up soon.
it's just
No, not just yet.
there's just a car going up and down from there.
Oh, is there?
Type 1 if you want to see Diesel.
No, not this one. Yeah, everyone can play. And I
Yeah.
try and make it that it's questions above the, like, across the whole thing, so there's no favoritism.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon 10 questions like that is good, or should we do it a bit bigger and longer?
I think 10's good.
Or maybe we do, I'm thinking maybe 10 questions still, but 2 rounds of 10. Like a round when we first start, and then a second round. And we'll do maybe 2 rounds.
It's easy for you. You don't write the questions out.
He is a beautiful boy, isn't he, Melanie? You want to go and get him? Faron?
No, he hasn't seen you for a little while, so he'll be extra excited.
That's all right, because I'm getting so hot in here. I need a bit of fresh air anyway.
It's very warm here today.
That is pregnant.
50.
Where are you, Diesel?
Shannon. You do know I handwrite the questions out. I'll make Grant's drink.
That's what you're talking about. It's just that little bit of thing going on.
Yeah, probably southern. We'll probably look at doing that.
Yes.
See, last one it was just our first attempt at it. This time round, we'll probably look at doing more. Ten is fine.
That's a boy. You going to talk for us? Hey, you going to talk? No, the tail's going hitting the wall. All right, there you go.
Diesel.
It only turns when I've sprayed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something different. It's very, 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 very warm. Out, Jessica. open this door too, so we'll try and get some air.
There's his squirrel. He'd be out in the yard. I bet if I call out to him, he'll bring it.
Oh, it was so funny. We were after filming yesterday.
Hey, Diesel, where's your squirrel?
After filming yesterday, we're packing everything up, and Grant threw his squirrel down. You saw where he left it. And we'll turn around to walk back to the house. And Diesel came racing up without his squirrel. And Grant goes, "Where's your squirrel?" And he looked at us and went, and had to run all the way back down to where, down near the tree where he'd left the squirrel. It was so cute.
So we will go to Australia.
There we go. Come here.
We'll go to Australia.
What are you doing? Sit.
This is very
Diesel, come here.
right here.
Come here, sit. Sit in. He's laid down with it. Come here.
Just hold him to take off.
Come on. Hup, let it go. It's covered in slobber. There's the squirrel. There we go. He's taking it outside. There we go. He showed you a squirrel, but he wants to take it back outside.
I mentioned about when he left it down the paddock and when he came up
Yeah, that was
racing up
funny.
towards you. Yeah.
You had to go back and find it. He knew exactly what we were talking about
Yeah.
too. You sort of realised once we said squirrel. Hang on, where is it?
Yeah.
Is this one mine, Bob?
Yes, I moved it so he didn't knock it off.
I'm just having a sip.
We don't have a problem with your Papulinus. The only time we'd have a problem with you is if you started trouble. No drama.
No worries. It's just a cool, chilled live
Yeah.
stream, and that's how it's going to stay.
Yeah, we got no problems with anybody.
We don't do the drama, Papulinus.
Not at all. Night, Mike. Thanks for calling in.
Good night, Mike. Thanks heaps for calling over, mate. Eh? And I'm not sure how long it'll take me to get this video going, but I want to show you at least when I clean up these mowers. Hey, I reckon you'll find it cool. So I'll talk to you between now and then anyway, and I'll catch you next time, buddy. See you, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, that door's open.
Yeah, we left the door for air.
Yeah, Kimberly, and that's why we love doing them. It's just awesome to catch up and chat and have a nice, peaceful time with everyone. Not interested, Papulinus.
It's all good,
Easy,
Papa.
easy as that. Just not interested.
Just put it behind you. There's no drama here. Just be who you are here and everything will be sweet.
And thank you so much for everyone that's called in today. And like I said at the start of this stream too, I really want to thank all the people that have taken time to not only watch the videos that we put up, but to leave comments. I really love reading them all and talking back with yous.
Night, Dave.
Night, Dave. Thanks, buddy. We'll talk somewhere down the track, Dave, about swapping some stickers with each other, eh, mate?
Or Dave knows where we are on Facebook.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just drop us a message there, Dave, and we can do a swap of stickers.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, well, this isn't
This ain't the porch.
This isn't the porch.
Hey, Morton Grow, how you going?
Thanks, Mark. I'm glad you do.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Yeah.
I picked up another little tank yesterday too, Mark, because I think I'm going to need more tanks for all these baby albino convicts. They're all still got all of them. There's about 200 of them, and they're all growing now and coming on really well. I mean, they're still tiny, but compared to what they were a month ago, they're nearly twice the size.
And you also picked up a it's like a reptile tank, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I got it from the junkyard. And at first I thought it was a fish tank, so I jumped on it and said I'll take that and I'll give him $10 for it. But once I had a close look at it, I think it's actually a reptile tank.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Melanie.
Thanks, Melanie. So yeah, I might get a video up of that sooner or later, but I'm really not sure. I might be able to use it for an aquarium.
Not sure. You're going to have to try and fill it to see if it leaks.
But what I liked about it, it's sort of tall and narrow,
yeah.
and I'm really running out of room real quick in our fish room.
But see, it could be good for, okay, just say you found another injured lizard.
Yeah.
It could be a healing tank for an injured lizard. So we'll just have to check it out.
A nursery.
Oh, thanks, Shannon.
You're not half bad yourself, Shannon.
Because you also picked up.
Oh.
You also picked up a 1 watt heat pad too. Ah, yeah, I'm melting.
Gotcha with the mirror.
No, not on this property. Deep in the woods, we don't see koalas here because it's been cleared out because it's a cattle farm.
It's mainly for
cattle.
They like particular sorts of eucalypts or gum trees. And I think the ones they like are up over the top side of the ridge, the mountain. So if they're anywhere, they probably follow that line over there because they follow a set route. And a little bit like deer do, I suppose, because they eat the certain trees, and then when they go around in the circle, the new shoots come back. Yeah.
And at our last property, there was a koala sitting right outside our gum tree outside
our last
our
place
window.
had a lot more trees, and it was a lot more secluded than this place. This place is really open.
Yeah.
And the last place was on a creek and had heaps of gum trees or eucalypts. And he used to sit from our bedroom window, and it was a big old male, and they get a real deep sort of growl going when they're trying to look for a female in mating season. Yeah. It was really loud.
And yes, Mark, lots of problems with snakes here, and it's going to be a little bit more this year because we had a really dry winter, and we're in spring now, and we're still having no rain, and the heat is here. So we're going to have a
starting to come out, but I haven't seen any venomous ones yet.
You keep cutting me off.
Sorry, Dom.
So we're going to have a really, really bad snake season because they've been out and about early this time of year. Koalas eat eucalyptus. Yes, they do. Yeah.
But inside the eucalypt family, you get all different sorts of ones. So basically we call eucalyptus gum trees. So you can get spotted gum, white gum, ghost gum, red gum, river gum, flowering gum, and then ironbark is also in the eucalypt family. So there could be as many as 10 different varieties, and out of those there's certain ones that they prefer.
They don't bite as such. They're really known for scratches. No, but they're known for scratches. They'll scratch you.
Yeah. Well, they got really good strong claws and really strong arms because they're used to being 40 foot up in a tree, and once you're 40 foot up in a tree and you get wind, they've got to be able to hang on.
Yeah.
So they got those really good claws for climbing trees, but that's also a defense if I wouldn't want to be grabbing one that didn't want to be grabbed.
Yeah, it's midway. Well, the first of spring is the 1st of September, and it's now the 20th of September.
You're probably having a joke there, Shannon. Koala doesn't taste so good though, but they really don't. They taste
that was one
terrible.
of my videos earlier. Remember when I said they don't taste?
Yeah, that's right.
Are they aggressive? They can be.
It's like just about any animal, Melanie. If you've got it cornered or it feels like it can't get away, then they become aggressive. Or if it's like feels threatened or in danger or mating season, that sort of thing. But generally, they'll just go the other way, like nearly everything. They'll go the other way and try and get away. I was joking. Yeah, but look, the indigenous people of the land, the Aboriginals in Australia, they would never eat them either, Shannon. And if you ever, we've seen one opened up from dingoes.
Yeah.
And that's just a wild dog here in Australia. And once you smell them, once they're opened up, they just absolutely stink rank of eucalyptus oil.
Yeah.
And if you've ever had anything to do with eucalyptus oil, you know it can be really strong, and you just, yeah, it's all through their bloodstream and their body and their muscles, and you just couldn't eat it.
Can Faron, can you take Lily out, please? Because she keeps barking.
Lily, can you
Yeah, that's right, more to know, because they're just absolutely full, because that's all they eat, eucalyptus. That's their sole diet is eucalyptus leaves. So yeah, they're just full of it.
Mark's dog got in a fight with a raccoon this summer.
Oh, I love raccoons.
How'd your dog go out of it, Mark? Didn't get too scratched up? Raccoons are supposed to be able to bite and scratch pretty good too, eh?
Oh, they got long claws like possums.
Isn't Rocket Raccoon from Guardians as well?
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket Raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a coffee or anything?
No, thank
No,
you.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah, see, we don't have rabies here.
Was that old movie, it was sort of a horror movie for its time, Cujo, where I think it was a Rottweiler. Did he have rabies? He went mental and started attacking people.
Every time you smell eucalyptus, he thinks of funeral homes.
What do they use eucalyptus to embalm people? Eucalyptus oil is good for a lot of things, especially respiratory problems and opening up your nasal passages if you've got a cold and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. The old place in town was an embalming place.
They reckon that's the smell never leaves, eh? The old embalming places or the funeral homes, they never get rid of that smell.
Why don't we have rabies here?
I don't know.
Good question, Tony Sue. I don't know.
Well, I don't think we have. I've never heard of a case.
Mm-mm.
Tetanus. You get tetanus shots,
Yeah.
which is another word for lockjaw.
Oh, thanks, Pam.
I forgot you were still with us, Pam. You've been so quiet.
Is that Pam and Ruth?
Yeah.
Are you laying down, Pam? Laying in bed listening to my beautiful Aussie accent.
I know you're supposed to get your animals vaccinated and everything. But yeah, I've never heard of a case of rabies here. Yeah, they don't have.
That's right, she was on the toilet, wasn't she?
For all that time.
That's why she hasn't been typing. She had her fist clenched.
What do you do when a service person tries to spray your dog with mace? Our water guide
A
pulled.
service person? Oh, like they just wouldn't come in the yard here if they thought the dog was a problem.
They don't carry mace.
But like the servicemen, the people who read the electricity meters and that here, they're usually really good about it. They know if they just walk straight to the meter and don't look them in the eye, that even if they bark at them, they usually won't go them if they're not scared. If you hesitate and you're scared and you look at the dog in the eye and you make it into a big deal, the dog will keep going. But normally if they just go straight to the meter, ignore the dog, the dog's usually pretty good. But they won't come into our yard now because of diesel. That's why I had to put up an extra bit of fencing.
She was doing the.
But if someone maced my dog in my yard, they'd want to make it out the yard pretty quick before I got to them.
She was doing the peacock dance.
Over the toilet.
Speakers right there. Blow everybody's eardrums out.
I hope no one was wearing earplugs or earphones.
Last time the electricity guy didn't read our meter. That's the first time he's never ever read it.
Yeah.
That's because he's Diesel.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
scared of him.
But if I had something diesel size barking at me, not wanting to come into a yard and being protected, there's no way I'd go inside the yard.
No. So Grant's fenced off where the meter goes so he can get to the meter.
Was it Southern Mama that asked about that? The service people?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't reckon that's right at all. I mean, yeah, fair enough if they think they're in danger and they got to protect themselves, but I just wouldn't take kindly to any of my animals having mace put on them at all. That wouldn't go down real well with me.
Yes, More to Grow was wearing headphones.
Sorry. That's what the peacock call is like, More to Know, if you've never heard one. Such a beautiful bird, and then they come out with a noise like that.
Taking his headphones off now. Grant just made him shit in pants. Mr. Shitting Pants.
You got shit in your pants and blood in your ears, eh, Shannon?
Stop shaking.
Okay, well, on that note, with shitty pants and bloody ears and peacocks and dogs, we might wrap it up, eh, Bob?
Yeah. And Pam's just joined us though.
Yeah, all right. 5 minutes. Yeah, I'd say Melanie, but I don't know where they stand legally, and of course it's different in all countries. I don't know what it's like in America.
I think if the animal was being threatening, then it'd be a different story.
Yeah,
but if it's
but of course they're
passive-
going to say that. You see that video clip where the policeman shot the dog,
Mm.
and the dog wasn't being very aggressive, and it was just the copper freaking out.
Yeah, hopefully, Mama. Keep us up to date on that.
Yeah. See, what happened with us when the service guy that couldn't read the meter, when he wouldn't come in the yard, they left us a message in the mailbox.
In the mailbox.
And they said that we had to organise a time to lock the dog up or keep him separate, sort something out, or else they just have a guess at what the power is, and you can bet it'll be overguessed.
Yeah.
So they left correspondence with us. They didn't just come in because they thought there was a threat, so they didn't come in at all, and they just contacted us.
Yeah.
That's what happens here anyway. But I think it'd be pretty easy for them to get away with that sort of thing, because they'd just say that the dog was aggressive, even if it wasn't.
Yeah.
I guess if you had cameras, it'd make a difference.
Well, our last dog, when we had a lab cross retriever, he wouldn't let them in the yard either, would they? And they called the what was it? The pound. They called the pound out, and the pound came out and talked to me, and it was all right. It was just the meter guy didn't know how to handle animals.
Yeah.
And
so then our dogs bark at us too when we come home, but it's mainly because they're excited. They're talking to us, but if someone has no experience with dogs whatsoever and they think every bark is just a sign of aggression, then get scared.
Night, Shannon. Have a good sleep.
Good night, Shannon. Thanks, mate. We'll be wrapping it up here shortly. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Uses an umbrella to keep the dog away.
Hey, mate, this afternoon I'm going to cut up some cucumber and put it in with my fish. Cucumber. Yeah, my plecos and bristlenose and all the suckerfish and the catfish especially love the cucumber. Most people use zucchini, I think, but I'll use either, but usually cucumber.
Yeah. They have chips. They read them on the computer.
Oh, okay. what the gas and water or power and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, well, this day and age, they should be able to computerise it all, shouldn't they?
Yeah, but it doesn't really have any nutritional value to it.
Cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll eat it. They get right into it. They eat it really quick. Apparently, I've had the person at the fish shop say to me that it hasn't got bugger all nutrient value for them. It's more or less, well, some people just call cucumber like crunchy water.
Yeah.
But I reckon it's a vegetable. It's got to have some nutrients in it for them.
Just electric.
I mean,
Night, Wayne.
same as cucumber. It's just a vegetable, so I reckon it's got to have good stuff in it for them, and they like it. So
That's what you're going to bring up too about the plebiscite. No. Okay.
zucchini is high in nutrients.
High in nutrients.
Yeah, well, I might have to study or Google cucumber and see if it really is that much less in nutrients. Because I just assume that it's still a vegetable, so it would have a good lot of nutrients in it, but maybe not. I know celery, I don't know if you call it celery, we call it celery, C-E-L-E-R-Y. That gets the long stalk that is real crunchy that you eat.
Yeah, I don't know if it's called anything different.
But that has got bugger all nutrients and has no calories whatsoever. So it might be more like that.
Try green beans. Green beans. From a can.
Yeah. I'm just always really reluctant to give them anything out of cans or anything processed. I mean, I know their fish food's processed too, but yeah, I don't know. I'm always really reluctant to try new things with the fish because there's a few things that I know is good for them and they love, so I just sort of stick to it.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to go watch a movie with the kids.
I was just reading Melanie's comments. Her mum has two vicious Oscars.
Vicious Oscars.
Oscars can get vicious. I've got a few fish room videos up. We got lots of fish, and we've got 4 big Oscars.
Yeah.
And one of them can only be by herself. Bruce, it's a girl, but we call her Bruce. Bruce the bitch. And she can only be by herself, but she's about 11, 12 inches long, big Oscar. She's all right with us, but won't let any other fish live.
Yeah. Pam, if you're still here, we won't be on the porch tomorrow. We're going to the zoo. We're going to the
thanks,
zoo.
Mark. I'll look into that.
Zoo. How about you?
You. We're going to the zoo.
Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to take the kids up to the zoo. And then we should be back on the porch with you on Friday. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining us. It's been a fantastic afternoon.
It's been another beautiful live stream. Thanks very much, everyone, for coming and having a good little chat with us.
Yeah, and playing trivia.
Hope you enjoyed the trivia and catching up with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely get some footage. We're not going to go all over the zoo like last time. We're just going to do a couple of spots this time. Concentrate on 2 spots.
The meerkats and the wetlands. So thank you, everyone. Stay safe.
Really appreciate all the support and everyone being so lovely to us. Thanks heaps, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.